Max,
Larry,
what's wrong?
did you see someone out here? Someone wearing an orange shirt?
No, why?
Are you sure? Because they were standing right over there.
Look, I just walked around the corner. I didn't see anybody. What's going on?
Where is he?
What is it?
He's got to be around here somewhere. Where did he go?
Yeah, just have John Silva call me as soon as he gets into the office. I'm in my office. All right, thank you.
Why are you trying to reach John Silva?
Is that for me?
Son, please answer my question. You're obviously upset about something.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
What happened at dinner with you and Sharon last night?
Well, Dad, it was a disaster.
In what way?
Oh, well, it went so well that my wife is now filing for legal separation.
Man, working in this place could drive a guy crazy.
Yeah, it looks like she's alone, too.
Yeah, well, it's been so long, I probably lost my chops anyway.
Hey, all the more reason. You gotta stay in practice.
Yeah, right? So, any sign of Sharon?
No, maybe she's not coming in today.
Maybe Nick's talking to her, you know?
Hey, guys.
Hey, boss.
Sorry I couldn't get here earlier. Thanks for holding down the fort for me.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Are those the latest invoices?
Yeah. You want me to handle them for you?
No, it's all right. What is it, Cody?
It's not Cody.
Hey, you got a minute?
Actually, no. I have to go through all of these
Take long,
invoices.
Sharon. Promise.
Diego?
All right, look, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, so excuse me.
No. It's not you. Okay? It's me. I feel really terrible about what happened last night.
Hey, don't. Sharon, there's no reason for you to feel that way.
There's every reason.
Look, I walked in on you when you were angry. I mean, you know, you were venting.
Yeah, but we both know that I crossed the line. I can't believe some of the things that I said to you.
Hey, you weren't being yourself. I understand.
Thanks.
I saw Nick earlier today, and I assumed that he was heading back to the ranch. Did you guys talk?
For all that was worth.
Oh, no, I was kind of hoping that you guys would.
No, I told Nick. I told him that I'm filing for legal separation.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just doing what I have to do.
Are you sure you're not just reacting to what happened last night?
Look, if you're gonna tell me...
Sharon, look, Nick said that he didn't plan to meet that girl here.
Yeah, right. He just came in for some chat that ended up going places.
What, you don't think that's possible?
Diego, stop it. I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you defend Nicholas, not when there is so much more to this that you don't even know.
don't you get off my case, Ralph?
Give me a break, Billy. Come on, you cannot be this clueless.
All right, so you're saying that Mac's upset.
Are you saying that she shouldn't be?
Well, newsflash. We broke up.
Yeah, but you can still be a little more considerate.
Dude, I'm just trying to move on.
All right. Right, by flaunting what you got going on with
Oh,
Danielle.
no. I'm not flaunting anything. I'm living my life, or I'm trying to.
And to hell with what it's doing to Mac.
What's going on with her?
Oh, like you care. Right.
No, Ralph, come on. I want to know.
Look, Mac is trying to get over you, but it's not easy. And it's been upsetting her, even to the point where she thinks it's unhealthy.
What does that mean?
I don't know, all right? I don't know, but I don't like the sound of it.
I don't get this.
You don't get it, Abbott? Do the words insensitive jerk mean anything to you?
Well, I wondered when I'd be hearing from you.
I don't know if you're aware, but Judge Stewart made her decision.
I am, and I assume you're here to set up a meeting with Sydney and myself to schedule Jack's first visit with Kyle.
Oh, that won't be necessary. I already took my son over to Jack's house. They are bonding as we speak.
That was quick.
I saw no reason to delay it.
You're sounding very chipper for a woman who just left her child with a man who was trying to take that child away.
I'm not worried. Jack made a foolish move, deciding to go for full custody. But you were so certain that wasn't going to happen.
The only surprise was that John Silva wasn't able to talk him out of it.
But it's good news for me, right?
Look, Diane, even if you do retain full custody, Jack is going to get some visitation. How are you going to cope with that?
I'm not thinking that far down the line. At least not yet.
Well, as you can see, I'm busy. What can I do for you?
I wanted to give you this.
A dollar bill.
It's a retainer. Now, ethics dictate that when it comes to our conversations, your lips are sealed.
That's not necessary,
I
Diane.
say it is.
What I mean is that all of our conversations are confidential. You came to me for legal advice. You revealed your situation. That's all protected.
Regardless, now it feels official to me.
Are you afraid that I'll tell Phyllis that you're going after her husband?
Not anymore.
Okay. All right, great. We'll see you later.
Uh-huh. What's her name? Why is she calling you at home?
Oh, boy, caught red-handed.
Yep.
Her name is John. I was letting her dad know why we're going to come in late.
Oh, you didn't tell him the real reason, though.
No. But, honey, we can't keep coming up with cover stories forever.
I know. I'm going to break it to him. I just don't want to do it over the phone.
No, of course not. But you are going to be starting radiation soon. I think the time's come to tell them.
Honey, I just wish I didn't have to lay this on them. I wish I could just get the radiation finished, and then the whole thing would be history.
It's just not practical, sweetheart. There probably won't be any serious side effects, but still.
I know, you're right. I got to tell him. How do I tell him?
I could tell them for you.
Oh, that's sweet. I appreciate it. I really do. I want you there with me. I'm afraid, though, if I don't tell them myself, they'll...
They'll worry more.
Yeah. Not that I'm exactly looking forward to doing it. Then again, with you by my side, I'd get through anything.
Boy, that was a long stakeout you just wrapped up.
Yeah, 18 hours straight. So, is there anything urgent in here?
No, there's nothing that can't wait. Paul, why don't you try to get some rest first?
No, that's a very good idea. That couch is looking ever so attractive right now.
I will hold your calls.
Thanks.
Paul looks really wiped out.
I wish he'd hire someone to help out with those all-night assignments. They really take it out of him. Is Paul in? He's here, but he's trying to get some sleep.
Michael, I need your signature on these.
Just put it on my desk. I'll get to it shortly. Oh, Chantal, did you leave a message for Christine to call me?
Yes. I know you think it's a long shot, huh? That she'll come back from Australia and handle Sharon Newman's case.
I don't want to destroy Sharon's hope until we hear something definite.
She must have a great deal of faith in Christine.
I realize that I don't have an appointment, but this can't wait.
This isn't a good time for me, Mary. I'm very busy. Okay, Chantal, I'll handle this. Thank you. Well, you know, I'm gonna hate myself for asking, but what is this about?
This is about the situation between my son and Isabella Brownian. I'm absolutely convinced that this relationship will bring in nothing but heartache. And that's why I've come. I need you, Mr. Baldwin. God help me.
Would you shut up, JT?
Hey,
Sorry.
back up. He's not worth it.
Oh, like Mr. Insensitivity here is?
If anybody's insensitive, it's you.
Hey, why don't we ask Mac about that?
Meaning what?
Why don't you just stop trying to justify what you're doing and just accept the fact you don't give a damn about anybody but yourself?
Why don't you butt out, JT?
Hey, fine. Hey, I'll stay away from you. You stay away from Mac. Deal? I'll take that as a yes, man.
God, man, where the hell does that guy get off?
No, wait a minute. Don't tell me that you actually
Look, I
agree.
know this is the last thing you want to hear right now. But I think for maybe this one time, JT is right.
So do you want to tell the family individually or all together?
I think we should have everybody over tonight. Maybe we could do dinner. And then I could break it to them when everybody's more relaxed and the atmosphere is a little bit more normal.
Are you sure you're up for that, sweetheart? I mean, cooking a meal for all those
I feel
people?
fine. Besides, who said I was going to be doing all the cooking?
Oh, you want me to whip out the old barbecue mess, huh?
That's an idea.
Your wish is my command, beautiful.
I'll keep that in mind. But for tonight, I thought maybe we would just do some takeout, like from Gina's. That is, of course, unless it's going to offend my big macho outdoorsman husband.
Well, what can I say? I'm a soft touch for a gorgeous woman.
Who just happens to be your wife, right?
Lucky me.
No, lucky me. I don't know how I would have gotten through this, honey. I really don't. You've been my rock.
And you're mine. Forever.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Sharon filed for legal separation?
I still can't believe she'd go this far. But after the way she overreacted, nothing should surprise me.
But she overreacted to what?
Dad, it wasn't nearly as big a deal as Sharon made it out to be.
In other words, whatever this is about, she blew it out of proportion.
I just think she was looking for a reason to make this move.
Son, you gotta tell me more. What happened between you and Sharon at dinner last night?
It started off cool, you know. We were hanging out. She had brought in this great dinner. She wanted to be with me. I definitely wanted to be with her. Then the whole evening just fell apart.
But why?
Well, for starters, she jumped all over me for having a couple drinks.
Oh. You had a couple of drinks before you went down to see her?
Yeah, Dad, but it's not like I tied one on.
Certainly hope not.
The next thing I know, she's throwing me out of there. So I end up at the coffee house. There was this woman there.
What woman?
I'd met her a couple times before. She saw I was upset, so she followed me into the office. I know I should have told her to leave.
But you didn't, did you?
Dad, I felt like dirt. You know, and this was a woman finally being nice to me. I guess she got the wrong impression, and she kissed me.
Don't tell me Sharon walked in on you.
It was one kiss, one lousy kiss. Nothing else would have happened. I wouldn't have let it.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Did you tell Sharon that?
Yes, last night and this morning. Sharon doesn't care. If she does, she has a hell of a way of showing it.
Oh, son. I certainly am very sorry to hear about this. My goodness.
Hey, Victoria. How's it going?
Oh, don't ask. Is my brother around?
No, but Sharon is.
In the office?
Yeah, but I don't think she's in a very good place either.
Sharon, all the emotions that you're feeling right now, I mean, don't they prove that you're not in a state of mind to make a decision like this? Listen to me. You gotta give yourself some time. Right? The worst thing that you can do
Diego,
is...
I know that you think I'm overreacting, but I'm not. You don't know the full picture here.
What do you mean?
You don't know the whole story between Nicholas and me, believe me. I know what it meant that Nicholas did what he did.
I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
Sean? What are you doing here?
In 5 words or less, I'm on a mission.
Is it top secret?
Just move closer and I'll fill you in. Good. I've got the lady's attention.
Oh, I think I know what this is about. Well, it's April, summer's around the corner, and you're starting to make plans for the Glow by Chappelle House. And you want to know which of your stars are still on board from last time.
Brittany, when did you get a crystal ball?
What can I say? I'm very intuitive.
Well, it's true. We are planning a big summer web campaign of some sort. And I know that you weren't too gung-ho about being the fifth wheel last summer, though that won't be a problem this time since we have no couples.
Sure about that, Sean?
Hey, Ron, what's up? Wait, you two are an item now? Wow, that's awesome. Wait, the viewers are gonna eat this up.
Sean, you don't have to be quite so stoked about me being with Rao.
Oh, come on, let's face it, babe. You and I just weren't meant to be. Hey, JT.
What's up?
What's up, Sean? Hey. Billy, what's going on? Hey, the gang's all here. Well, except for Mac.
Yeah, I just saw her at the coffee house. She's probably on her way here.
Look, I know that you and Mac are no longer together, so I'm not sure that she's gonna want to be a part of the campaign this summer.
Yeah, well, if Abbott's in, for sure Mac's gonna be out. She knows what's good for her anyway.
How can someone just disappear like that? People don't just vanish into thin air.
Mac, you gotta try and calm down a little, okay?
I know what I saw. Okay, my eyes aren't playing tricks on me.
Okay, though you haven't told me who exactly we're supposed to be looking for. Hey, it's okay. You don't want to go there? That's cool. It's just your mom mentioned to me that, well, you've been kind of spooked lately.
What?
Look, time out, okay? Don't be mad at her. She cares about you. She's worried.
Worried I'm wigging out, you mean?
No, nobody's worried that you're wigging out.
I can't believe this is happening. But it is. I know that now.
You know it how?
Whoever it was standing right outside that window just now, in broad daylight. I couldn't see a face or anything, but I saw an orange shirt. There's no way I'm imagining that.
How many times has this happened?
Twice at school, now here.
So somebody's watching you.
Only I have no idea who it might be. Or why.
Which means whoever it is, he's just probably trying to mess with your mind.
Yeah, I guess. It's the only thing that makes sense. Wait a minute. You said he. You think it's a guy?
Look, I don't know. It may be.
But you suspect someone? Says my mom? Larry, please, if you have any idea who this might be, you
Look, I'm
have
not just gonna start throwing out names, all right? But I can think of one person who would be that interested in keeping an eye on you. Only I don't think that he would want you to know that he cared.
Thank you, Larry. You just opened my eyes.
Believe me, Mr. Baldwin, this isn't easy for me, coming here for help.
No, I'm sure not, given how much you loathe me.
This isn't about you. It's about my son. His life is about to be ruined by that woman. And I won't stand by and let that happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm supposed to care why.
Well, Isabella did lie to both.
Oh, yeah, the little tidbit where she claimed I was the father of her child, when in reality, it was your son's baby.
It was a cruel, heartless deception. Though more and more I suspect that it wasn't her first, nor will it be her last.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sure that you were close before all this happened, and that she confided a lot of things to you. Now, if you would just tell me what you know, I could use it to help bring my son to his senses, because nothing I've done so far has gotten through.
Let me get this straight. You're coming to me for dirt to help you smear Isabella for Paul's sake. And you have to realize that even if I had that kind of information, you would be the very last person I'd tell.
So, you do know things that could help me.
I didn't say that.
You didn't deny it.
Oh, whatever. Look, unlike you, I do not enjoy being in the middle of a messy domestic situation.
You think I'm enjoying
Oh, I think you're at your happiest when you're meddling, yeah. And I find the irony delicious. But these are the moments that make life worth living. You, reduced to coming to me.
I just can't believe that no one will help me. I am truly, sincerely distraught about what might happen to my son. So much so that I've turned everywhere. I've gone everywhere, including Australia, just hoping to find someone.
Whoa, back it up. Hold on. You went to Australia to ask Christine for help.
Yes, I did. But I got just about as far with her as I am with you.
You told her about the baby?
Yes, of course I did. I thought it might make a difference. Especially since Christine knows what a vulnerable spot it is for Paul. I felt sure that she would still have some compassion left for him. But I was wrong.
Look. What's Chantal?
You have a phone call, Michael. It's Christine.
Thank you.
Am I interrupting your nap?
No, Isabella.
How was your stakeout?
I survived. Barely. I survived. What's wrong?
Let's just say I wish I could have gotten this out of my system last night.
Well, you couldn't because I was working, so what is it?
Paul, I believe you to be a man of your word.
Have I done something to make you doubt me?
You once said before that you couldn't guarantee things would work out between us, but that you wouldn't live in the past any longer.
Oh. Are you talking about my mom's visit to Chris in Australia?
No, I'm talking about you running over to your mother's once you learned she'd been there.
Okay. I felt that I had to deal with that right away.
Oh, so you keep telling yourself.
Well, look, Isabella, I wanted to find out exactly what my mother had said and done. I wanted her to know that I wanted... Look, I wanted to make it clear in no uncertain terms that I wasn't going to tolerate any interference from my mother.
Paul, I can handle interference from your mother. Frankly, so can Christine. Lord knows she's had years of practice.
So what's the problem?
This is about you caring about Christine and whether or not she was upset. And you had to run over there like a knight in shining armor to defend her.
Listen to me. You have it all wrong. I knew that Chris could ignore most of what my mother said. But there were some things that my mom told her that wouldn't be so easy to brush off.
The news of our baby.
Exactly.
So how does she take it?
Well, I don't know. She didn't go into much detail.
Well, obviously Mary didn't get the answer she wanted. Chris didn't come rushing back here with her.
No, she didn't.
Which is very revealing. It seems to me that Christine has moved on with her life more than you have, Paul. And she's not looking back.
All right, you two, cool it. Hey, I'm cool. There's just no way that Mac's gonna be a part of a group that Abbott's in. She's not that much of a masochist.
Shut up, JT.
All right, look, who do we have in the house? We have Billy, JT, Raul, Brittany.
Well, well. Looks like I'm gonna be the only girl. I can live with that.
Sorry, Brittany, as fabulous as you are, we are selling cosmetics, so we're gonna need a couple more girls. What about Danielle? She's an obvious choice. Danielle, I haven't had the pleasure. Abbott has, right, stud?
What are you trying to do, JT? Start a fight?
See, Danielle's Billy's new girlfriend. They hooked up right after he dumped Mac.
That's not what happened.
Anyway, Danielle, you know, she's cute. She loves to have fun. She'd be a natural. Unless there's some reason Abbott doesn't want to share his new love with the rest of the world.
Well, well, well. It's like I was interrupting something. Victoria, what are you doing here?
I want to talk to you.
Did Nicholas send you?
Would you excuse us, please?
Okay.
I hope that wasn't what it looked like.
What did it look like?
You confiding in him?
You got a problem with that?
Actually, I do. I don't get a good feeling about him.
What, so now you can tell me who I'm gonna talk to?
No, of course not. I just think
It's
you should
just that you think that you can pass judgment on everybody. Just like the rest of the Newmans.
Why are you acting like this?
I assumed your brother gave you an earful.
No, I haven't seen him yet today. What's going on?
Well, I'll give you the short version. I am not going to take any more from Nicholas. Now it is my turn. I filed for a legal separation. If Nicholas thinks that I'm just going to forgive and forget, well, he damn well knows better now.
Well, you'd better not bring anything, Mamie, because Gina's doing all the cooking. Great, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Whole family going to be here?
Looks that way. I left a message for Jack and Phyllis on his voicemail.
What
Thanks,
about
honey.
your dad, Colleen?
He's taking her out to a late lunch at the coffee house. He's gonna tell her then.
Billy?
I have to call him on his cell phone when school's out.
You sure you're okay doing it this way?
Yeah. I'm not telling them anything awful, am I? I mean, I've been diagnosed with the least threatening form of breast cancer, and they've gotten it all out, and apparently it hasn't spread. So basically, the news is good news.
Do you know what an amazing woman you are, Mrs. Carlton?
I know, I'm a very grateful woman. Grateful for you and our baby and my family and all the ways that truly count in life. I'm blessed.
You're not saying anything.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Obviously, you still feel you have the right to care about Christine's feelings.
Isabella, you know
Just
that...
let me finish. As I've said before, I know there's nothing carved in stone about our relationship yet. We haven't made any official commitment. But I gotta be honest, Paul. Over these past few months, I've let my guard down. I've come to believe that we could have a future together as a family. But before I get in any deeper, I need your reassurance. I need you to tell me that what you promised me before still holds true. That no matter what happens between us, good or bad, it won't be because you can't let go of the past. You can't let go of Christine.
So Sharon has already filed, and she very much would like you to represent her.
I am so sorry that it's come to this. My heart really goes out to Sharon and Nick.
So does that mean you're thinking of coming home?
I'm not saying that.
All right, I bite. What are you saying?
Well, the partnership here has just offered me another assignment, plus some more attractive perks.
Yeah, they want you very badly. We already knew that, Christine. Besides, you couldn't have called at a more fascinating time. Mary Williams just left here.
What does she want?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Though she did mention her visit with you, and that she told you about the baby.
Michael, why are you bringing this up?
Look, you've been gone for a year now, over a year, and I've understood that you needed to get away. But
what?
all right. Look, I am sure that your work overseas is interesting, but you and I both know that is not where your heart lies. Look, you love the courtroom. You love dealing with your clients. You love dealing with them one-on-one. When's the last time you've gotten to do that?
What are you getting at?
Look, I've always assumed that your absence has been in a large part due to Paul letting old wounds heal. And now that Paul's gotten on with his life, don't you think it's time, Christine? Time to come home.
Look, I think we're getting way ahead of ourselves here. I haven't even asked Danielle what her plans are this summer.
Oh, come on. You know she's not going to turn down a gig like this, especially if her new lover boy's doing the asking.
All right, look, it's still a bit preliminary. But if we do decide to crank up the Globe by Jabot house again, Danielle sounds like she'd fit right in.
So you'll ask her, right, Abby? I'll talk to Danielle about it later.
You know what, JT? It's almost time for rehearsal. We better get ready.
Let's go.
Wanna go watch? Brittany's really good.
What about JT? How's he?
Like I said, Brittany's really good.
Billy,
Hey.
I know what you've been doing, and it has to stop. Right now.
There's something you're not telling me?
What do you mean?
Well, you say there was one kiss with another woman, and if Sharon hadn't walked in...
I would have told her to leave, Dad. I swear it.
Really?
But I know it hit Sharon pretty hard to see that.
Oh, I can only imagine.
See, it turns out she was really looking forward to that evening. And if I just would have known that before I went down there, Dad, it's just the way it's been for us lately. When one of us reaches out, the other's not ready.
So you think there's fault on both sides?
For the first time, I really believe that there's no hope for us now.
My boy, I don't know of a marriage that doesn't have problems at one time or another. I want you to think about this for a minute. Your beautiful wife, 2 beautiful children. You cannot give up on this. You gotta fight for it. You get it?
I can't believe this. You and Nicholas separated?
Well, we've been living apart now for a while.
Yeah, but to file for legal separation, why?
You want the specifics? Go ask your brother.
Believe me, I will, but you should think about this.
You know what? There you go again, telling me what to
Sharon,
do.
we're all family here. We're all on the same side.
Please, you know what? I've heard the party line ad nauseum. You Newmans really talk a good game. But as soon as something is said about one of your own that you take issue with, you come out with the guns ablazing.
Why are you being so hostile?
You know what? Of course you would see it that way, that I am totally unjustified.
Stop being so defensive. I am not judging you. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here.
I had it as a precondition of my staying at the ranch that you and your parents and Nick would not interfere. I am sick of it.
You can't be serious.
I have never been more serious.
Look, I don't know what set you off, but surely you're overreacting.
Right. Sure, because it's inconceivable that your brother could have done anything wrong.
I am not talking about who's to blame here. Sharon, think about your children. They have already been through so much. What is this going to do to them?
Oh, right. So now I'm a bad mother?
For God's sake, everyone knows you're a wonderful mother. I just think you're not seeing things clearly.
What is that supposed to mean?
Cassie and Noah are living at the ranch, and yet you're cutting yourself off. That has got to be confusing for them. They've got to feel like they're in limbo. I mean, it's got to be unsettling.
You know what? Maybe you have a point there. Maybe you're right. Half measures can be worse than full.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Are you talking about divorce? Because if you are, my God, you really have lost it.
Join us again for The Young and the Restless.